Hello. We know our sector faces a major image problem, the single biggest factor that impacts on our ability to recruit young people now and in the future. Talented people are simply not committing to a career in construction in terms of quality, quantity or diversity. And given we need to recruit 168,500 more people over the next 5 years, the time to act is now. CITB's evidence base, combined with our expertise in campaigning, has underpinned our work to attract people into construction. In 2019, our research has focused on understanding young people, their career aspirations, perceptions of our sector, and their experiences of working in construction. We spoke with over 2,500 people to gain a comprehensive view of what motivates and influences young people to pursue different careers. We spoke to those who could potentially enter the industry, those who'd recently joined, and parents of both these groups. The insight was clear. Young people are looking for roles that have clear progression routes, that play to their strengths and that connect to the interests of their generation. They want to solve problems, for their work to challenge them and push them to develop. And like all young people, they're looking for a place where they fit in. But here's the challenge. 71% of young people find construction unappealing, and 36% believe their parents would disapprove of a career in construction. Attracting young people into the industry comes with the fundamental challenges of negative perceptions or negative experiences of our industry. And the research builds an inarguable picture of the fact that the first step in attracting young people means tackling the image problem, giving them relevant role models, a wider view of the breadth of the industry, and more reasons to be excited about construction. Which is why this summer we piloted Future Made. Future Made is a landmark campaign designed to demonstrate that a career in construction lets you live the life you want, whatever that might be. And in doing so brings to life the breadth and vibrance of the modern construction industry. We've captured the stories of young people building their careers in a variety of roles, from a variety of backgrounds and for a variety of reasons. And we've told them in a style designed to resonate with the next generation. In August, we launched a test phase of the campaign so that we can learn how young people respond to the campaign ahead of a significant media investment in 2020 and begin to share inspiring stories like these ones. During the test phase, we checked that the campaign messages and creative cut through, and we've seen some impressive results across the first month. On social media, our videos have been viewed in full over 88,000 times, and we've had over 16,600 engagements with our posts, driving people to the site to check out a range of content. Focus group research indicates young people are engaged by the stories, surprised by the information, and strongly gravitate towards examples of people like them, who love what they're doing and why they're doing it. The lessons we're learning from the test phase are informing the next stage of the campaign, and you can expect to see and hear a lot more from Future Made in the year ahead. I mentioned earlier that our research flagged challenges not only with the perception of the sector, but also with the experiences of it. Because the fact remains that some of the myths we try to bust are actually realities. Across the country, many young people who join the sector frequently encounter examples of racism, homophobia, sexism, xenophobia. And in fact, even within our research sample, we spoke to young joiners who after just 18 months are moving out of construction. Not for a lack of passion, but because they felt as though they didn't belong. Not to mention the scores of young people who are desperate to join our sector, but whose enthusiasm through lack of available apprenticeships ultimately comes to nothing. As an industry, it's easy to say they're a more sensitive generation. It's easy to say that these are isolated cases, but we cannot ignore the fact that if we do not change, we simply will not keep the talent we so desperately need. It's time to draw a line in the sand and work together to create better starts to lifelong careers. Over the year ahead, CITB will be exploring new ways to tackle the environment of new joiners to our sector. And as we continue along that journey, we'll share any new insight with you, as well as new tools to help you attract and retain a new generation of talent. But in the short term, it's essential for the success of the industry that you support this campaign. So here's how you can support FutureMade and the work CITB is doing to recruit young people. You can offer work experience. All the research indicates that the likelihood of a young person joining construction increases dramatically if they've been exposed to a positive experience of it. And the best way to update their understanding of construction is to show them the modern reality of it. So if you're in a position to offer work experience in any part of your business, please do. CITB are currently reviewing how we support the national provision of work experience and will be contacting employers in the coming months. You can take on apprentices. Bringing an apprentice into your business can have so many benefits, from developing skills according to your own needs, reducing staff turnover and your recruitment costs, or simply raising broader morale and productivity. The apprentices clearly benefit too, from earning while they learn and gaining real work experience with ongoing and personalised support. There are a range of grants available to fund your apprenticeships for employers of all sizes, and these are all available from CITB. If you already offer apprenticeships, we're asking employers to advertise them on national websites. One of the challenges we face as a sector is that there's no one place to look for an apprenticeship, so the more on offer in the same places, the more we're able to send audiences there to find them. And if you're conscious of improving your on-site culture and need support in the areas of fairness, inclusion and respect, there are loads of resources available. We'd encourage you to visit Women into Construction's website for information around promoting gender inclusivity. And the Considerate Constructors Best Practice Hub is a phenomenal place to start and includes case studies of businesses who've made positive changes to their working culture, a host of learning resources and online training, and guidance on how to address some of the challenges you might face. We're also currently researching this area and proactively supporting the industry with tools and standards to create a more positive environment for new industry entrants, with a specific focus on diversity, fairness and inclusion. FutureMade will scale up dramatically in 2020, and our twin-track approach, tackling the image problem and improving the experience, will be successful if we collaborate. And we're genuinely excited to begin the process of showcasing the sector in all its modern breadth to the next generation. FutureMade proudly connects construction to building the life you want and explains why a career in construction is as varied, as challenging and as rewarding as we all know it to be. 80% of Gen Z say expressing themselves creatively is important, and 60% want their job to have a positive impact on the world. For a sector whose role is to physically create the world around us, that's a profound opportunity. Thank you.